I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Lewis. Hey, it's Savannah.
I'm eating.
And this is, I don't even know what episode this is.
7.
Is it
At
actually?
least it's supposed to be, yeah.
So we have tried recording literally like 80 different times, and every time there's always some kind of an issue. We literally are using Maro's phone and a raggedy little microphone because we are so sick of this. So
Where's my drink at?
we're eating Pringles and we're all kind of irritated, so.
I'm just confused.
Today was just supposed to be a, chill, easy day. Because after this, we're going to pick up Caitlin, who was on the pod with us on her second or third episode.
I believe
And
it was our third.
we're
Because
going-
I made meatloaf.
We're going to the mall so I can pick up my new phone. And then we might actually start having recordings of ourselves on the pod instead of audio. Which, honestly, it's been kind of nice. But at the same time, I'm like, if we have to deal with this shit one more day, I might actually fucking lose it.
But we'd have to, if we actually do that, we're going to have to deal with visual and audio at the same time. So, it's going to be a lot, but we're just trying to make some advances to help you guys be more entertained as well as us. So, today is October...
The 30th.
Sorry about that. I was trying to look at the time, and I accidentally just, looked at all of Hiro's messages by accident. So.
That's all good.
And tomorrow, which would be Tuesday, is Halloween Day. Yesterday, Haru texted in our group chat that we should dress up since it's Halloween this weekend. Savannah literally saw it today.
Mm-hmm.
And
While I was here.
Well, I thought it would have been so much better if we recorded ourselves so they could see us. But then, obviously, with technical difficulties, that is just...
Annoying.
Yeah, so it's probably just gonna wait. We might upload it just for shits and giggles next week. Just to, because Haru and I talked yesterday about how once you're, 15 or 16 to, 20...
Yeah, how kind of
It's, a weird age, because you're too old to be trick-or-treating.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're too young to go to all those parties and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also because, everyone, roughly around your friends are, 16, 17, maybe 18.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them have jobs. So
Or
it's
still go to school, and it's difficult.
So it's very hard to actually plan out a full day of just, either partying or just hanging out in general.
So it's just a weird age. Because the most Savannah and I did were just go to her camp.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun.
It was very fun.
Besides everyone getting allergies. And it was my first time getting allergies. I'm still having residual effects from the allergies a week later.
Yeah, I had to get an inhaler because it got so bad that I had to...
That sounds like, I gained an inhaler. Are you sure you shouldn't still be in the hospital?
Me?
Yeah.
She's a medical
I'm
anomaly at this point.
That's where my drink is.
Okay, so anyways,
You want it?
No, it's over.
Okay.
we were just gonna talk about Halloween because we had lots of prompts for this month, but this month had a lot of technical difficulties that I feel like we didn't record
this
for
month has
3 weeks straight, which
So-
I think it has been.
Yeah.
We had one good episode, and then then the second episode got corrupted, and then the third episode something happened, and then the fourth
No,
one,
I managed to upload.
No, everything got corrupted.
every other recording section was either corrupted. Someone didn't realize they weren't recording.
No, I was
LOL.
recording. I clicked spacebar to end it.
And then he completely deleted
I
the
didn't delete
whole
it. I
File.
clicked-
It was gone.
I clicked spacebar and
then
it
now
went
we're
poof, gone.
And then now we're here using Maro's phone and stuff for his laptop.
Hey, look, it's working.
Hopefully.
Barely.
Hey, yo, you better.
Well, with prayer and duct tape.
Hopefully it will.
But
But either way, we're here.
But yeah, we were just gonna have 4 episodes this month talking about different topics, but we can all mash it in all
About
into
Halloween.
one. Yeah.
And now we only have 3.
Now we
And
only have one to talk about everything.
I think to start it off would probably be tradition, what we normally do on Halloween in our families.
Okay.
I mean, we
So-
don't really do much. We don't do like Dia de los Muertos or like the sugar skulls.
When we were younger,
Why?
we did.
I don't remember that.
That's fun. You should make that a tradition for yourself. Because, like, I feel like especially when you get older, it's about what you make it. Because it's not going to feel like it used to feel.
Because
Right,
because I know
'cause-
our mom does the little white candle thing for her grandpa.
Yeah.
That's cute.
You don't know anything about what. About
No, I
that.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Like they light these Jesus candles or
Oh.
Mary candles, and then you just pray to the dead because it's Dia de los Muertos. It's like
Day of the Dead.
Yeah, so giving like
Oh, it's kind
back
of weird.
life to the dead people, and how our grandpa passed away 3 years ago. Yeah, it has been 3 years ago.
Yeah, because it was literally towards the end of the
COVID.
pandemic.
No, then it'd be the 21st.
Yeah.
Like 2021.
Wow.
But yeah, that day she lit the candle for her grandpa.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, birthday.
I know.
I like that.
Yeah, other than that, we don't really.
Yeah, we never done
do
like the
much.
sugar skulls.
Christmas, though, is when
Yeah.
we pop our fucking
Everyone
pussies.
God,
goes off.
Everyone.
I don't like Christmas.
Okay, but
We'll say that.
anyways,
We'll say
yeah.
that.
Call me a Grinch, but like
That's okay. It's a vibe.
What do you normally do?
So,
Well, honestly, it's just the generic trick or treating. We used to. No,
We
we've
can't
done
read-
it so rarely. The
read-
last time I went was with Maggie and her.
yeah. When we were kids, we rarely did trick or treating solely because our both parents
Didn't want us.
aren't very
Out there.
people person, especially non-Mexican people person. Not like a racial thing. They were just kind of afraid
yeah.
about like people stealing
And
us or taking us.
We were also like
Wow.
not financially like there, so we couldn't really.
Pass out candy.
No, like dress up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she was like,
That's so sad.
it's like, don't go outside, don't kidnap you. And we're like, okay. Okay, bye. Like, we just stayed indoors.
We stayed inside. We watched like some horror movies with Ben because Ben absolutely loves horror
He
movies.
like Saw.
I love
When he was
Saw,
14.
Dude. Ugh. Yeah, so actually,
Stop aggressively moaning against like a fucking white and red puppet.
no, we actually do a lot of stuff for Halloween. We do a lot of stuff for all the holidays. So like, at the beginning of the month, we decorate our front yard usually, which we didn't do this year, but we usually decorate, like go all
You
out.
kinda did.
I did it myself on the back of my car, and then we pass out candy for the kids whenever they go around. I used to walk around, but now my sister's kids walk around, which is such a weird
Feeling.
moment.
Yeah, you kind of look at the younger generation like I used to do that.
And it's like, I want to do that. Speaking of, I went trick-or-treating yesterday
Oh.
with Asia.
My friend Emily sent me a video today. Like this happened 4 years ago. So our high school did a what is called a track and treat,
Track or treat, yes.
where because we had a giant a high school sized track field for running and the like, and the people of the community would go there and like. Most of the school, like clubs or like different division of the school will pass out candies as like a small safe area than, going
Right.
to weird subsections of the area.
Right.
And our area isn't that bad, I would
No,
say.
but it's still
There's still
safer.
some,
It's a lot of our sponsors of our school, too. are
Yeah.
there.
and
And it's mainly donation oriented.
Right.
yeah, especially for the clubs.
Mm-hmm.
To kind of like, like, hey, when you get older, join like the art club or like the Spanish
Student
club.
council was a big one.
Yeah, and I did it 4 years ago because I helped the special needs class.
Aw.
They did that, and also
Poor
because
guys.
yes,
That's so cute.
and then the game club hosted it, and Emily was in the game club. So
That's cool.
me and her were kind of like going back and forth from the special needs class and the game club, and Emily send me this video of me 4 years ago.
Hyro
I don't even.
leans back on a table and poses at the track.
And like it's so crazy because I don't even have that jacket anymore, and that's been 4 years ago.
Right. That's like, it's crazy to think about that. Because like, me and my boyfriend decorated the back of my car and like set everything up that day to like pass out candy, and it was so fun, like getting to talk to all the little kids. But it was also like, I wish I could be trick-or-treating. Like, I want the candy now.
I think
You can go into the store and get discount candy in like a Wednesday.
Yeah, but then I have to pay for it, and I can't
Still half
walk
off.
around and like do all the fun stuff. I don't know.
I was
I-
actually thinking
I-
about getting like a little candy bash for today.
I don't think I'm approachable to little children. Not in a creepy way, you know. It's like
Mara just doesn't like small
I
kids.
just yeah.
If
just
you're
something about
handing
them
out
makes
candy-
me awkward.
If you're handing out candy, they will like you. it's really not that hard.
You want to get into my van
in
too?
reason. Yeah, those are like in a public area where people can see you. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, on Halloween, if you're handing out candy, we do not care. Yeah, no, me and Asia hung out yesterday because she had a death in the family, so I went over to help console her and everything, and they were passing, yesterday was their Halloween, and their trick-or-treat, so
Yeah, and also different like districts around us do like
different days.
different days, and
So,
that makes sense.
Yesterday was theirs, the day before was mine, so I got to pass out candy with them, and then I was like, how can I make this better? And Asia and I were talking about how we wanted candy, so I was like, we're going trick-or-treating right now. She was like, what? So we went down to her basement, and we got, like, masks to cover our faces, and we got, like Mark's bags.
No,
And we walked around and trick-or-treated, and it was really, really fun, and nobody suspected anything.
again, you and I'm assuming Asia is
We're
pretty tiny.
short, yeah.
Asia
but-
looks so young for her age.
So-
She's like 13 or 14 if you look at her.
I know, she said she had such a baby face. She could probably not wear the mask. And I was
No,
like, girl.
probably.
Yeah, we in the restaurant, in the family restaurant, we have a compared to my height, she's like yay tall. And I just made a joke like just put a white sheet on you with these circle eyes,
That's what I was gonna do.
and just like and I'll go with you
To be the dad.
so I can get the candy.
Yeah, that's fire. I honestly love that. And I like
And
that
she's like-
tradition.
Like 26,
Oh my gosh.
and she's tiny.
Dude, I love the tradition of being old, but dressing up to where people can't tell your age and getting candy. If anything, I need the candy more than the little kids do because I'm broke. And I feel like I need some serotonin in my adult life.
Mood.
But, no, I had a lot of fun and we got a lot of candy. I was just thinking I should have brought my bag of candy for us, but it's okay.
Bro, tell them the story of Shani.
Oh, what she wore? Okay.
No. The when the kids came up and Cody is like, you know, you're old enough to say trick or treat. And they said, sorry, I'm autistic. And then Shani goes, so is my kid.
Yeah, there was a group of like teenagers that went up and they didn't say anything.
Like, no, nothing.
They
Just
say
grab the
trick or
candy.
treat.
Yeah,
They didn't
that's
say
the point of
thanks.
the entire thing, to say trick or treat.
Yeah, and they didn't say thanks.
Then
They
you
were
come up
being,
there and
like,
get candy. Like, no, that's boring.
They were being really rude, and so my sister,
Shout out
one
Shani.
of my sister's friends was like, "Dang, no, thank you, no trick or treat." And one of the kids blurted out, and he's like, "Sorry, I'm autistic." And my sister was like, "Yeah, so is my son. What's your point?" And they got so quiet and they just walked away. So she like roasted him.
I
was
hate
so
I hate
funny.
when people like say something like I'm autistic or like something like that as an excuse for not
Yeah.
being
Not that it can't be an excuse,
Yeah.
but if you're like
Verbally able
purposefully
to.
using
Oh,
it as you
like
know,
to be rude or to
Right.
be something like that. Like
just to make them
they're-
feel bad.
just because
Yeah.
you don't have manners,
Right.
Like, I don't know. It was crazy.
And to be that old enough to.
You should know better,
Right.
That's what Asia and I did. We were like,
there's still respect even
Trick
though
or treat.
We said trick or treat. We were joking around. We said thank you.
Like being stupid. It's literally, being
a kid.
stupid.
Like-
Yes.
it's not a free day to get candy. You still need to give respect to people.
Exactly, and I think like A lot of the kids in this generation
Oh my
have a
gosh.
really hard time
We're so
with that.
selfish.
I'm not trying to
Oh
sound
my
like a
God.
boomer.
So, like, for example, like in Christmas, like, they don't say, like,
Right.
oh, I really like this. Like, I don't want this. This isn't the right color.
Yeah, they're like,
just calm down.
these are off-brand Uggs. I wanted on-brand.
These are nugs.
These are nugs.
But seriously though, like,
It's so selfish.
It is.
Some
Really,
people- yeah.
I mean, that's granted. We were like that too. But then
For
now that
sure.
you're older, it's
I
like
don't
you
think
take
I ever was.
gratitude for it.
I was happy with everything I
Yeah.
got, even clothes.
I don't think we were ever the type
Well,
of people.
I was like that meme about the avocado I'd get it. And I'm like,
It's
wow,
an avocado.
thanks.
I'd rather do that with the cereal.
Yes.
But I don't know. Another thing that me and my family always used to do is we used to go to haunted houses, like all the time. And I've only been to like one this season, and I'm so mad about it because Isaac doesn't want to go to them.
Oh.
My mom doesn't want to go to them. The people that used to take me to them don't want to go to them. Like Shawnee, she has 2 kids she needs to wrangle. She can't just go to the haunted house.
Bring them
me.
with her.
Y'all know what's
You want
up?
Grayson to go to a haunted house?
Yeah.
You would scream and cry.
Yo-
He does it anyways.
Stop.
That bro
He's
has
so
hands
rude.
though.
He
No,
has hands.
Grayson
That's
has
Laurel.
fucking hands. He went poof in my thigh. No, in my like waist. In my waist? Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
right?
your waist.
And Shawnee was like, "Nah, he'll hit you." And I'm like, "Bro, I got assaulted by a 2-year-old."
Is there
Last one.
oh
This is the last one. Do you want it?
no, it's all good.
Thank you.
But
But
no,
the one-
he
The
yeah.
one Halloween activity I like aggressively want to do is the hay maze.
Oh my gosh! Wait. Maybe we can do that next year. Cause there's like there's this place.
Savannah, but you don't know where we'll be in a year.
Yeah, Mark could be dead.
Yeah.
You could be dead. I
I'm okay
probably
with.
will be.
I'm okay with that.
No.
You're,
There's
I'm
this-
gonna die before you die.
May I have at least one crisp?
There's a farm nearby that Isaac and I went to last year.
No.
It was so fun.
Oh, you're sure.
There was apple cider and there was like corn mazes and like a slide and there was
How much is
animals that you
admission?
could pet. Nothing.
Damn.
It's free.
Is it still
Huh.
up?
I think so.
We can do that
should
after
go.
the mall.
We should go.
I'm not driving all the way over there.
It's not far.
Savannah's driving.
I'll drive.
Your car?
Yeah.
Oh wait, your car.
It actually works now.
Really?
My mom recharged the battery. Apparently that's all that you needed was to recharge the battery.
But didn't Shawnee do that with the jumper cables?
Apparently not.
The jumbo cables are not just to charge it, but to like do like a little spark.
A shock. Yeah, we have like a battery charger.
Bro, and your mom
For
was
reference,
so mad.
For reference, my car broke down again
As it should.
for like the 3rd time this year because it's old and my sister had to come and get us from a gas station and we got to call AAA and all that stuff and like it was my fault because my car wasn't running and I left the battery on because
We
me and
were all
Mara
the
were just
way-
sitting in the car.
Yeah, we were like probably 20 minutes from home too.
We weren't that far.
If you take highway, it's not that far.
I'm like, yeah, why would they take side roads?
I like to take side roads.
Well, that's because you're afraid of driving.
No, it's because I like to not be with stupid people.
Touche. But yeah, we could do that today because it'd be really fun.
I just want to do a maze because I know because my old what class was Mr. Language?
They're talking
Algebra?
about classified stuff. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think it was algebra. 8th grade, my math teacher literally just said like the best way to solve a maze is follow left. Like put your hand on the left or right. I forget. I think it's right. Like just put your hand on the right wall and just keep on scrolling around the maze because eventually you will find the exit.
Yeah, but
Weird.
that might take longer.
It's still better than getting midway lost
But
because you are gonna have a physical object to like. To say
Right.
like, okay, so my hand is this way, right? Then I know that if I go back, then it's this way.
Yeah.
last year, Savannah and I, with our friend Jackie, went to this flower field thing during October, I think, so, or November, one of those 2
It
months.
was October.
Was it?
Yeah.
And it was. I didn't seem like I was really interested into it because it's like not. It's. I want to say it's not my thing. It just feels weird being a guy.
You should probably still look it up if it's open today or like when it closes.
Yeah, I'll look up.
But yeah, it was really nice. That's probably the most I've done during Halloween. I don't really do much.
That's so boring.
Yeah, we don't really do much. It's kind of a weird thing we do. I know, our family isn't very much of like celebration.
Well, granted, our parents are like really religious, so they think it's like
Witchcraft.
satanic and shit. Which some parts of it, sure. I mean, people doing rituals and shit, like
I love the
pop
Wicca.
off, I guess.
I love the Wicca and the
But like
pagan religions.
like
too.
in Spanish, if you translate Halloween to Spanish, is
The fall festivals are over.
oh
They ended yesterday.
Aw.
yeah, but no, if you translate it, it's like Day of the Witch or something like that. Dia de las Brujas.
See.
Halloween translated is Day of the Witch.
Or Witch Day.
Yeah.
So?
No, it's just like,
Burning at the stake religion.
Oh.
and our parents weren't really into that because like that's some satanic shit.
Right,
I'm
right.
like, Bertha.
Depression is also the satanic shit for a lot of Mexicans, but that's besides the point.
No, so yeah, I guess that's kind of why we didn't do a lot of shit. Because if we did, they'll be like,
Okay, we didn't really.
we're going to
do
church
that.
right now.
You guys were also Catholic. Catholics don't like celebrate a lot.
Yeah, the only really
We're like
holidays.
Mormons.
The only really holidays we do was was
Just Christmas.
Christmas.
Easter with the eggs.
No,
We did that.
we did that because we were trying to be American.
We did that like a good amount of times, and then
We did that like 2 years.
Then Christmas.
So then, what do you guys do on Christmas Eve?
That's our
Yeah.
Christmas day.
Yeah,
It's Christmas
Yeah,
Eve.
we give things, and they're like, that's all we do. We don't
Like the
watch-
24th, we actually open the gifts. We don't wait till the 25th.
Okay.
The
Typically, we would
25th
go
is
to.
the day we just like celebrate with family and
Yeah,
friends.
typically we would go to our cousins and celebrate it with them, or they come to us.
So what do you usually do like in the evening then?
Nothing.
On the 25th,
On the 24th?
Nothing. We just
nothing. We just wait.
Yeah, we just don't do anything besides just like
It's like a normal
mostly
day.
stay in the house.
And then when it's like 11:30
Well,
at night,
we have an annual Christmas Eve party
Yeah,
every single year.
Our family.
I think I went last year. Yeah, I did go last
That's
year.
what I'm saying. You guys should come.
Did I go last year?
Mara and I's family are not.
No, I
very-
didn't. I said I couldn't because I was gonna go to Kentucky
Right,
because of our family.
Yeah,
But I did go Thanksgiving.
you did. That was fun.
Yeah, Mara and I's family aren't really South party people, but they will not hesitate to go somewhere else's party.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Like you're not hosts.
Yeah,
You're,
because again, we do have a very small
Mm.
area and
Venue.
venue.
well, I think you guys should come to mine because it's really fun and everybody shows up and there's good food and
Something not to be rude, but only you, your mom, and Isaac I know.
well, I know, but neither does Morrow.
Yeah, that's
So, I mean,
No, basically I know your whole family at this point.
Yeah, but you don't know a lot of people, and my mom will make you feel welcome. You know that. You know my mom will.
Last year I felt weird going to her house for Thanksgiving because I think that was the first time actually going like to your house for anything like that oriented. And at first I kind of felt awkward because I didn't really know your aunt
Aunt Kelly.
and her daughter, your
Mm-hmm.
cousin. And so I kind of felt awkward because they just kept looking at me.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they just like that. They just stare.
Yeah, they just.
It's
They're visual people.
but your aunt, she's really cute. Like
Isn't she so cute?
her smile makes me actually be like, oh,
She's like Mrs. Claus.
no,
but,
literally,
like,
she's
the
so fucking
cutest
cute. Her
person
daughter
ever.
though.
Chelsea's nice. I love Chelsea. She's sweet.
LOL.
What was the girl that
and
we,
then Karina,
that we hung
right?
out with?
Hang on.
The Taco Bell.
Oh, that was Layla.
The damn.
She's so fucking hot.
Oh, Layla's so
So hot.
pretty. It's so annoying.
Here, I'm gonna show a picture on the screen.
We're not gonna do that. She's like 10. So,
Anyways, but no, her whole family is like wild.
what do you mean? My whole family?
Yeah, your family.
Yeah, you're right.
We.
My family's definitely like a party family for sure. For sure.
What's it called? New Year's, we're not going to that person's house again.
We went to
Shit.
someone's house last year, and it was so bad I cried.
No, she literally fucking
And then
cried.
I banged my head against a cabinet. On
Cried
accident.
even more.
Wait, huh?
So long story short, this dude, they were watching the game, and the countdown was like literally 5 seconds till, and this dude couldn't find the remote, and so
And then he couldn't find the channel.
no right,
So
and so
missed
he
it.
was getting mad, and so as soon as he got to the channel, people were like, "Oh my god,
Happy New Year!
no!" Literally, and Savannah was like,
This-
gets up, walks out the door, starts fucking crying.
Because I was so mad.
And then her mom was like, "Oh, what well, we went to
she was
Shawnee's
like,
house."
Well, it's not that serious.
Oh no, Stacy followed us outside.
Yeah,
she was there.
She was upset with me for
Yeah,
being
yeah.
upset.
And then we went to Shawnee's house, and then Shawnee was like, "Oh my god, what's wrong?" And then you told her, and then Savannah turns around and hits herself on the cabinet.
Yep, I hit myself on the cabinet.
As if the night wasn't any worse.
And then I cried some more.
She went to the bathroom.
What did we even do after that? Didn't we just hang out?
Yeah, we just stayed a little bit at her house, and then we went back home, and then we had our own celebration
Yeah.
because Mom made you like she felt kind of bad,
Yeah,
and so we drank a little.
we did. It was very fun.
No, we had sparkling grape juice.
It was still good though.
Yeah,
was
but
so cute.
at least it ended on a good note, and at least you were with. Was Isaac?
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He was there.
At least you were around with people.
I love, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
It was better.
it's like any horrible situation turns out
okay.
good in the end. Like her car breaking down the
Yeah.
other night. After all, it's like
Yeah, it
I
ended
told
up
her
okay.
Yeah, I told her I'm like there's no one else I want to be like left stranded.
Right.
Literally
Like-
last destination, this shit.
If it's not with Savannah, I probably would kill myself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was anybody else, I would have been really
And your
embarrassed.
sister's so nice for like coming out at like
know.
midnight. We literally were at this gas station till like 2 in the morning. Cause Savannah had her D&D on, and they were like waiting on a confirmation.
We're waiting on a confirmation
And
call
literally
back.
10 minutes later, Savannah sees it and she's like, "Oh, LOL, they're sending us someone else."
Yeah, because my phone was on Do Not Disturb because I wasn't thinking anything of it.
No, remember right.
And yeah, it was something, that's for sure. But I thought it was really fun. And like,
Shani was telling us about this audiobook she was reading. So
Stop.
fucking good. I looked at it on Amazon and I literally
No,
thought
you
about
did
putting it on my
not.
cart. I didn't. But
Wow.
it's so fucking good.
it's not PG-13.
Oh, definitely
That's what
not.
we will say. She went in grave detail.
And then she played a part.
Oh my gosh. Once again, if it was anybody else that was there, I would have
would've
been
fucking-
so
I'm
embarrassed.
No.
gonna be assuming raunchy.
It was so raunchy. The
Oh
raunchiest.
no, it's like past raunchy.
the raunchiest, I would say. But it was really funny because Shawnee's never really told me much about that. Like, we don't talk that much, honestly. Like, we're sisters, but, like, we've never really had the...
It's a weird relationship.
Again,
Yeah.
she is. Not, I want to say severely, but like she is a good amount older than you.
Yeah,
She's only, what, 24?
No, she's like 25, dude.
Oh, okay.
And I'm 19, so...
It's like 6 years.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 years older than me.
So
I
it
don't
makes
remember
sense
what
why
it
you
is.
don't really have a.
Yeah, but it still sucks that, like, she didn't like me at all growing up. And, like...
Oh, LOL, she's exposing you right now, Shani.
Well, no, I mean, she would say she didn't like me either. It's not a secret. Like, she didn't really like me because I was a little wiener. And,
As babies do.
as I should have been. And...
Well, your whole family situation too wasn't the greatest.
No, 'cause there was always
it's
something.
Like, yeah, like
Always-
I'm not gonna expose anything because it's not my
Yeah.
place or business. But
Appreciate
like,
that.
I would hear stories, and every single thing they would tell me, I'm like, oh, I heard about that, and
And then you're like, oh.
and then
You're like,
yeah,
"Jeez."
I'm like, whoa, that happened too. Like they just keep adding shit,
Yep.
and I've known Savannah for like 10 years, and
The,
so it's like
the
to
great
know,
Savannah lore.
and like to
I have
know
so
more.
much lore.
No,
That's so
it's
funny. That's so
horrible.
funny.
But like.
I've never called it lore, but I'm gonna do that now.
The
That's
Savannah
what
myth.
Graceland
It's my
calls
lore.
everything. It's like, oh, the Mara lore. Oh, the Grayson lore. It's so funny. But
That is
no,
funny.
her...
Let's
I'm
write a
like...
book is just Savannah's lore.
I'm like actually kind
It'd be
of
kind of fun.
glad that you're not... You didn't turn out like how
I
most
know.
people do on certain family situations. Because some people turn out to be like in jail or
Right,
robbing and shit or
right.
killing people. But no, your whole family actually stays pretty
We're pretty chill.
No, right. After
Very
everything
civilized.
that y'all been through.
We have our moments. Each of us does, obviously.
Every
for
family
sure.
has a moment.
But,
It doesn't matter
like-
where you are.
And I mean, our moments aren't just like, we yelled at each other. It's like we tried to fist fight each other. That's our moments. But, they're few and far between.
But then now,
Hopefully.
like I told Savannah, is like now that Shawnee, her sister, has a family of her own,
Right.
I think she's more appreciative of things around her.
Yeah.
She has realized
since you-
what your mother has been doing for several years.
Well, no, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But
Well, no, it's like for
Savannah's
kids.
now much older, and so she now knows a lot more things.
Right.
And I think Shawnee is finally realizing.
And I'm stupid, but stupid in a good way. Not stupid in a
Right.
kid way, because I
Like-
think I know everything.
Like younger, she was like, "Oh, you're just stupid." But now that you're older, she's like, "Well, now she can help you because she's probably been through that, or she knows some experiences that you can like deter from, or help from."
And it sucks because, like, my love language is, like, physical touch and, like, words of affirmation, and she's very much not. She doesn't want to be touched.
the
She doesn't want to be
opposite.
complimented. She posted on Instagram, like, the other day, and I slid up and I was like, "You're hot." And she said, "Shut up." That's what she said. But, like,
Oh my God.
because it sucks because I want to tell her that I appreciate her and, like, I love her all the time.
But you don't know how
It feels
to.
weird because
Yeah.
that's never been our relationship.
That's how our family is. We don't really like on the phone. Like when you're calling your mom or Shawnee or Cody or whoever.
Shouts out to Shawnee, by the way, because she listened to our episodes and, like, talked to me about it, and it was, like, really cute.
Aw.
She's so cute.
It was, like, her way of saying, like, "Hey,
I'm listening.
I'm listening to your stuff."
You've been heard.
But like when you're on a phone call and you're like, "Okay, love you, bye."
Right.
Our family,
Like,
we don't do that.
bye.
We're just like, "Okay, bye."
That's true. That's true. 'Cause
And
you say
it's because we don't really show. It feels weird showing
You-
affection.
every time that, because Maro usually talks to his family.
Because more than half the time our father says like
In
I love
Spanish.
you.
He's
yelling
And
at us.
It's either like very sarcastic sounding or just like without any like emotion.
No, he does
But
it with
he's-
an English accent too. He's like, "I love you," as to like piss us off on purpose.
That's cute.
No, it's so stupid.
No, that's funny.
But no, it sounds like we're yelling on the phone.
not really. I was just gonna say, like, every time that you hang up the phone, you say "Que adios."
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
just
yeah.
saying,
It's
like,
like, okay,
okay,
bye.
bye.
Yeah, right.
The best way I can describe our family, like me and Mara's family's dynamic to each other, is like a sister fight. We will yell at each other, like swear, and
But
like
we'll
curse
never
each other.
apologize.
And then like 5 minutes later, like,
Do you wanna get food?
Yeah, do you want food?
No, we don't apologize. That's just how we grew up too, because that's how our parents were too. Because
Yeah.
she'll be like, "Get in your fucking room, or I'm gonna beat your ass." 2 seconds later, "Hey, I'm making food. Do you want some?"
Yeah, just like that.
And
That's
so
our
it's like,
relationship.
that's how we grew up.
You're like, shut the fuck up. So, do you want to go
I
to
have-
food or not?
Do you
I-
want to go to the store with me?
Yeah. That's
And then
just
when you're
our
like,
relationship.
and then when you're like
we just
nodding
got
your head
used
in
to it.
tears, you're like, "Mm-hmm." And she's like, "Okay, get your ass in the fucking car."
So do you want to go one more?
Okay, I'll buy you
Okay,
something.
go.
No, right?
No, our mother would not buy us anything for like an apology.
No, I'd
My
be in
mom
stores
does.
now recently, and I'll go. There'd be like a child crying, and I'm like, "Mom, please tell me I wasn't like that." And she's like, "No, you were worse." I was like, I became the thing I swore to destroy.
Your mom is so cute.
She's so funny.
I love Bertha.
Shout out to Mama Bertha. She's not listening.
I wish our families were more social because it would be so fun to like
Yours and
our
I,
families to
like
get together.
Oh, it will.
I mean, they're
Our
gonna probably be at my wedding or something, but you guys will be at my wedding. But I'll probably invite Bertha. and
I'll be
Jose.
your maid of honor.
You are.
That is something that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Every bitch move out of the fucking line.
I have promised Morrow he would be my man of honor.
Savannah, I will only go to your wedding if I become the flower girl.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
You'll be the flower girl. You can be the flower girl with Layla.
Thank you.
Layla's so fucking
so
hot.
She does the left side, I do the right side.
She's so cute.
But she's so like so spoiled, I feel.
Oh my gosh, so incredible.
Because we went to Taco Bell and her order was wrong, and so Shawnee,
My
no,
mom-
Stacy went and complained. Well, not complained, but and Layla was like, "But I'm gonna still finish this messed up taco."
She's like,
Oh my
and
god.
It's
she
still a
ate
taco.
that shit.
So the reason
Uh-huh.
I told I showed you the reason why I don't like Taco Bell because more than half of my burrito just kind of got shot on
No,
the paper.
It's shat everywhere.
I've never seen it like that though.
No.
It's
It only happens to me.
only yours.
It only happens to me every time I go to. This is why I hate Taco Bell. Every time I go to Taco Bell,
Let me tell you.
let me tell you, the reason why I don't like Taco Bell. Every goddamn time I go and get something from Taco Bell, at least one thing gets horribly wrong.
Yeah.
The time me and Mara went to Taco Bell, I got just the beef and the cheese. The beef was gay big.
It was just one
like
layer.
a small layer of cheese.
Just
And
one
like,
line.
I paid
this much
$6
wallet
for
tortilla, like shell left.
Yeah, and I
and
paid.
then the meat was like this, and
Yeah,
then the
like-
whole tortilla is like that.
Yeah, like I paid roughly $6 for just like a small line of meat and like a crumble of cheese.
And that's the thing about delivery too, especially for Chipotle. Like if you order delivery Chipotle,
Do you want to get Chipotle?
No.
I thought you were done with it.
I see. Like I get cravings for Chipotle, and then I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
It's like a time period where I get it, and then I realize how bad
Oh,
it
we can
is,
get something
and
from
then
the mall.
I have to wait until I forget
There's
how
a
bad it is.
what mall? Are we doing again? Because there's
We have to go to
Chili.
Summit.
Yeah, it's so close. Any Hoosers. We did not mean to say that. We're gonna cut that out.
Samue.
Oh,
It's what I
we're
said.
We're gonna do the
Samoas.
Beep. We're gonna do the beep thing again.
Beep.
Anyways.
No, but we have to go to that mall because that's the one that has an Apple store.
Right.
So we'll probably just go somewhere close to it. What restaurants
Marl-
are close to the mall?
I'm so fiending for that watch that we need to go to her house
I don't know. She.
and pick
That's
up.
too much information. I can't say.
We need to pick that watch up from her house today because I am fiending for that watch. I miss my watch so bad. I lost my Apple Watch.
last year. Let me tell this story. Last
Oh,
year for
no.
Christmas, this is the first time we actually
Got each
get
other.
gifts. Yeah, because we are now adults and we have big boy money and big girl money.
Mm-hmm.
But I have more big boy money.
Because he actually works.
Yeah. Anyways,
Nobody, oh my gosh, hang on, detour, slight detour.
Uh-huh.
I've applied for so many barista jobs and nobody wants me.
they've heard
But
from that
everybody-
location. They heard from that location.
They preached it.
Everyone.
Did I get poison ivy? Oh my god! No, seriously,
Did you
it's
try
so.
Dunkin'? That's
Yes!
over there.
I've done
Everyone
Dunkin' like.
applies to
Did you
Dunkin'.
apply to that one that we went to? Working second or third shift?
No, because I'm not gonna drive out there to just get paid.
So your
13
car can take a shit?
Right now, I get paid $13.75. I am not gonna get paid $13 an hour to go halfway across the country to go work at a Dunkin'.
I thought it wasn't that far.
It's further than where I work
place
now.
Anyways,
Any doodles.
last year we were doing these like census gifts,
That was so freaking cute.
but we didn't complete it. We only
don't
did
think we
like
did.
2 or 3 gifts and that's it.
We should have done boo baskets.
What the heck?
That
is, a
is
census?
really hot.
So it's
Like,
it's
sight,
basically
smell.
it's
Oh.
a sensory gift. So you
Yeah.
do it all the senses.
Oh, I never
I
done
did give
that.
you an audio one, like hearing.
You gave me a USB.
Yeah, and then for
Why
touch.
USB?
He
'Cause I make
gave me
music.
he gave me his whole first album.
Oh, that's cute.
Which is
on
gonna
USB.
be one of the poetry books.
It's interesting.
And then the other one was touch. I think I only did 2.
I gave you
I don't know what.
because you gave me the watch for touch, didn't you?
Yeah, so I gave her an
Taste
Apple
would be
Watch.
just generic. Just give her a piece of candy.
Right.
Apple Watch Series 2 that released that year cost me $350.
Oh, is that the one?
Gave
yeah.
it when we went to Target.
Me and Mara went to Target and got that.
And it's in such good shape
Gave
too.
it no, it was brand new.
Brand new.
She wore it
It's gone.
probably for a whole month after
It
that.
was not a month. I had that for so long.
2 weeks.
No, bruh.
Granted,
No.
she didn't wear it that long, and she
Yes, I
miraculously
did.
lost it.
I wore that thing for like half a year.
She lost it,
And I lost it and I can't find it.
and I told her we're gonna do a search party at her house.
Just light her entire
Because
home.
she couldn't have left it at her boyfriend's car, house,
No,
in her
'cause
car,
I looked
in my house,
Everywhere for this thing. I swear, bro, everywhere.
and it's gotta be in your house.
It's either that
Gone.
or like either.
She's gone.
I don't
I
know if
told
you-
her-
Did you work at the time?
I did, but I asked everybody at work too if they
Again,
had.
a lot of people would probably stay with it.
Yeah, but I locked it. So you can't even get on it
I don't know.
without the passcode, and nobody knows the passcode. Because
'Cause
I
you
went on my
still
Find
not
My
set it,
and I
yeah.
locked it.
Oh.
So nobody can use it.
Again, they can just.
But the thing
break
is,
in and, like,
and I told her, I'm
do
like,
it.
this is the last thing I'm giving you ever.
Yeah,
Because
I
you
lost
can't
it,
keep
and I was
anything.
like, dude.
But now recently, one of my coworkers, like, I have a Series 8 watch that I don't even use anymore. You could have it. Because a customer was talking, was like, "Whoa, you like broke your watch," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's been like that for like 2 years."
What happened to the other one? Like the old one?
No, this is my old one.
Oh.
No, it's the same one. I just had a case on it. Anyways, the case broke too.
Obviously.
But then the customer was like, "Oh,
Clearly.
you should probably get that fixed." I'm like, "No, whatever. It still works. Whatever." And then my coworker's like, "If you need a watch, I have a Series 8, which came out last year. Mm-hmm. So it's also a brand new fucking watch."
Text her to make sure, like, she's
I don't have
actually...
her contact or anything. Bro. But she was like, whatever. She told me she was going to give it to me 2 days ago. She forgot. She said, "I'll be right back." And she probably forgot because she probably went home and then realized, like, oh, shit.
Right.
And then she was supposed to work yesterday, but she called off. But it's because she's also having a lot of family issues. So I can't really be mad.
Or
But then
can't
Savannah,
just keep on
I was
pressuring
telling
her.
Savannah about it because I'm like, "Oh, I'm getting a new watch or whatever." And she was like, "Okay, well, give me your old one." And I'm like, "No, because you're going to fucking lose it too."
No, but I won't because I learned my lesson. And now it's...
$350
I'll pay you back.
I'm never getting back. No.
I really will.
Even my parents, like Berthy and
Oh my
Josie, were like,
They thought he
"Are you
was-
going to give me a gift this year? Because you gave Savannah one last year."
Because
I'm like,
true, that's true. I was really pissed off at him that he got me that watch because I was like, dude, that is so much money. I gave you a candle in a blanket, and he
and you gave me a Starbucks cup.
I did.
That's what it was.
That was so cute.
It was for your birthday because you
I forgot
waited
it.
4 months later.
Because I forgot
Yeah.
that I had that for
No,
you.
3 months,
Because
'cause-
my room was depression mess and I couldn't find anything.
Mood.
That's
So-
probably why your watch is lost somewhere in there.
But I've deep cleaned that
Okay,
girl.
we're gonna deep clean again that girl.
No.
We're gonna go.
I can't.
But okay, it's
Let's-
way over half the time. So if you want to do your
I was about to say, like, let's just go back to Halloween because we kind of diverted.
Yeah, no,
to
we-
fucking
did.
everything else besides Halloween.
that's how it
We
always
always
ends
do.
up. No, it's so funny though. It's so great.
So this isn't so much of a fun fact, but like a small story tidbit, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Load up. So what's your opinion on jack-o'-lanterns?
Oh, love them. So cute. I
We've
didn't
never
get
done them
to. I didn't get to carve
We
one.
did that like once. I remember that because we put them outside and put the candle.
I didn't get to carve one this year. Maybe we could do that today.
We have a pumpkin there, but our mother's gonna be using that for a dessert.
Ooh.
Ah!
Anyway, what about jack-o'-lanterns?
So you want to hear like the story behind the jack-o'-lantern?
Yes, please.
As the story goes, several centuries ago in Ireland, there lived a drunkard known as Stingy Jack. He was known throughout the land as a deserter and a manipulator. On a fateful night, Satan overheard the tale of Jack's evil deeds and silver tongue. Unconvinced and envious of the rumors, the devil went found out for himself whether or not Jack held up to his vile reputation. Like Taylor Swift, sorry.
Reputation TV.
Stop,
I'm gonna be
stop,
unstoppable.
Stop. Continue.
Unstoppable.
Continue.
Typically of Jack, he was drunken and wandering through the countryside at night when he came upon a body of his cobblestone path. The body, with a eerie grimace on its face, turned out to be the devil himself. Jack realized that this was his end. Satan has finally come to collect his malviate soul. So Jack made a last request. He asked the devil to let him drink ale before he departed to hell. Finding no reason not to acquiesce the request, Satan took Jack to the local pub and supplied him with many alcoholic
Beverages.
beverages. English is hard sometimes.
Do be.
Upon quenching his thirst, Jack asked Satan to pay the tab for the ale, much as his surprise because he didn't carry any money. Jack convinced him to turn himself into a silver coin, and with which to pay the bartender and change back upon when he's not looking. Satan did so, Impressed upon by Jack's unreal
Ruly.
unreeling tactics, Jack stuck the now transfigured Satan, the coin, into his pocket, in which he condensed a crucifix. So he had a crucifix and then Satan right next to it. The crucifix kept the Satan, the devil, from escaping this form. This concerned Satan to agree to Jack's commands. In exchange for his freedom, he had to spare Jack's soul for 10 years. 10 years later, the date Jack originally struck his deal, he naturally found himself once again in the devil's presence. Jack happened upon Satan in the same setting as before, and he seemingly accepted it was his time to go to hell for good. As Satan prepared to take him to hell, Jack asked if he could have one apple to feed his starving belly. Foolishly, Satan once again agreed to his request. As he climbed up the branch of a nearby apple tree, Jack surrounded its base with crucifixes. Satan, frustrated at the fact that he had been entrapped again, demand his release. As Jackie did before, he made a second demand that he will never take his soul to hell. Having no choice, the devil agreed that it was set free. Eventually, the drinking took its toll on Jack, and he died. Stingy Jack's soul prepared to enter heaven through the gates of St. Peter, but he was stopped. Jack was told by God that because of his sinful lifestyle and deceitfulness, and drinking, he was not allowed into heaven. Jack then went down to the gates of hell and bargained with the admission into the underworld. Satan fully is obliged to Jack, could not take his soul. He gave Jack an ember to light his way. Jack is doomed to roam the world between the plains of good and evil with only an ember inside of a hollow turnip to light his way.
Turnip?
The original, it wasn't a pumpkin to begin with.
Yeah,
it was always
in
a turnip.
Ireland it was a turnip.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it slowly became into England and into America, turnips were not very popular with either eating or abundance, so they turned it to a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So
that's
the original,
creepy.
so the original jack-o'-lantern was a turnip.
So, basically, pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns symbolize that guy's spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the fire inside of it.
Because he'll never die.
Interesting.
And honestly,
As he shouldn't.
period.
Yeah, he sucked, for real.
Period.
Like, I wouldn't let him in heaven either if I was, the Lord above. I'd be like, no, girl.
For God to be like...
I'd be like, no, girl. No.
He's like, bye.
You can go talk to Satan himself,
Yeah,
because
look
I don't
at
want to
these
deal with you.
creepy little shits.
Ew, there's little pictures of, carved turnips. It's
Yeah, and there are
gross.
many of them.
Ew, that's so creepy. That's kind of cool, though. It would be really fun if we could carve pumpkins today. We could get little baby ones.
The best way
From
to actually
where?
carve pumpkins is to use cookie cutters and just slowly smash them with a small hammer, than physically cutting them.
Yeah, but
Because it's just
physically
faster
cutting
and
them
easier.
is so much better.
And
It's
so much
so much more of an
messier.
experience. Yeah, but when you're broke, you have a kitchen knife.
And you should, and mostly you want to cut the bottom than the top of the pumpkin.
So you can put it over the...
Yeah, the light. And also put a little cinnamon on the where the stem is, so when the fire burns, it actually smells like cinnamon and pumpkin.
That is really cute, and I've never thought of it that way, but we're doing it generic. We're going to do it how I did growing up because we need to.
But that's the story of the Jack-o'-lantern. Originally, it was supposed to be Jack of the Lantern, and then it turned into Jack-o'-lantern.
Because, everything gets shortened.
That's really, really
Just like our life.
interesting.
English is weird. Actually, yeah, studies shows that a lot of our generation are dying roughly around like 30 to 40.
Yeah, because we don't eat anything good for our bodies.
Because we're stupid, too.
Nah.
All we eat is processed food.
Period. Honestly.
Period.
Material girl.
Material. That's not good to say. Talking about us dying. It's okay.
As we should.
Half of us don't want to be alive anyway, so
That's a mood.
it's whatever.
Stop.
Our generation is
Literally.
the most depressed generation ever.
And then the older boomers are like, I got so much to
Actually,
live for. You're
actually,
the reason why I'm gonna kill myself.
What do you mean? Not being able to buy a house?
it's not my fault. It's not my fault
being
that back
financially
in your
stable?
day. It's not my fault. Back in your day, you could pay your house with a fucking carton of
Penny.
eggs.
No, literally.
Like-
literally.
Dude.
Fun fact: our generation is you know how the Great Depression.
Right.
Currently, a lot of people are calling what our era is the Silent Depression because no one is doing anything to actually help it.
They just see us struggle, and then they get mad at us. We're like,
Like, you should work more. Like, I'm working like 3 fucking jobs and I can barely pay rent by myself.
Yeah, I'm really romanticizing tiny living because you can live off grid and you don't have a big like house because our generation also wants like everything all the time.
Oh my god, so
And
selfish.
it's like I think it'd be a lot better for me personally to have to live somewhere
Like, getting the new iPhone every year. Like,
Right.
your old phone still works.
and like have my own garden and grow my own like stuff. And if I
Like
don't have it, I'm
Minecraft
not
is bitch.
eating. Like, but seriously, it's
Terraria, this bitch.
and like there's no chemicals soaked on your food. Like everything's organic, everything's good for you. Like
Again, there's... That's also kind of bad because, again, natural bacteria will also
True.
kind of fucking kill you.
True.
And also, wild animals will try eating your fruit.
right, which is why you have to be safe and all. You have to. It's very meticulous, but I'm really thinking about like getting a tiny house
How long have we been recording?
and like making a
Does it
shed
say?
into a house because
like
it's
53.
then you wouldn't have any debt either.
Well, debatable.
Within your lifetime, you could pay off a tiny house.
And that's why a lot of
But
people
you
are...
still got taxes to pay, though.
Yeah, but once it's paid off, that's all you gotta pay.
Yeah.
You know,
The bad thing is that a lot of people are like, why aren't you buying a house? Like, because more than half
'Cause
the
you
time,
can't buy one.
people are living, literally got their first apartment and stayed in that apartment because they can't afford anything more.
or I don't want that life.
What's it called? House owners or apartment owners? Leasers. Mm-hmm. They're like,
And
show
some-
proof that you've been living in a residency for 3 years prior. And your social security. And it's like, this is my first apartment.
I'm 20 years old. I've been living in my mom's house. That's
for
my
like
prior
19
residency.
years. Right.
Ugh, everything is so hard.
And granted, to be honest, it feels like the boomers ruined it for us.
honestly.
What do you mean? Rude what?
The inflation started because of them, but they want to blame us for not working hard enough.
True.
So it kind of lets us have like no motivation because like, oh, nothing I do is gonna fix.
That's why we're
anything.
depressed.
Depressed.
It's not really depressing, more like melancholy, but that's besides the point.
Well, it's not even that. It's just unmotivated.
It's annoying as fuck.
Because like, there's no one. For example, like, no, my parents support me. It's just like, in general, a lot of people don't support our generation because we should be grateful that we're even here because of the boomers or like the millennials or whatever the heck. She's like, well, you should still be happy you're living that. Yeah, it's different. Like Wally. Wally has a very good quote. I'd rather be living than surviving.
That's cute. I don't remember that being in the movie.
It was the captain, the fat captain, like talked to
Oh, yeah,
Otto,
yeah.
and but you're surviving. Like, I'd rather be living than surviving,
That's fire. That's fire.
and that's facts.
So
Like,
facts.
because like, yeah, you can be living, but you're also surviving paycheck by paycheck
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
to
than
be honest,
actually having any support system.
being
with
in
money.
prison or jail sounds so much better than like.
Oh my gosh,
'cause
you don't have to pay for it?
No, literally, and you get food every single day.
We should probably not,
No, we shouldn't, we
support
shouldn't.
But like,
Obviously,
if you
crime.
think about it.
Obviously,
Be
being
gay
in
and do
jail
crime.
is not good to be in jail. But like,
No, but like,
why is it easier to be incarcerated?
than actually living,
Than living
free,
out here.
free,
Like-
in quotation marks. It's
Again, our
That's a little controversial.
no, it really
But-
is.
our slave system kind of shifted from working at a farm now to working in a jail, but that's totally different.
It's
It's rough.
and if you're living with roommates and shit, people that you don't even know, you don't know if they're gonna stay there and pay their side of the rent.
Right?
Depends on
but
if
it's
you're
also
like a very.
difficult.
You have to depend on people.
Depends on if you're living with like a friend that you know for several
But
years.
that's
than
also-
just
Even
a,
so.
That's
than,
even
than just a
difficult. 'Cause
random
even Savannah
roommate.
and I, we have talked about it before.
What happens when you want to actually move on with your life?
Yeah, so
And now
Savannah's
you're
gonna
on
be
your
stuck
own.
there. Yeah.
Like, what if you have a significant other and you guys want to live in a house? You could come live in a house, but then what happens when you want to go? Because we're relying on your income to live in the house. So it's like, it's just, it's really stupid.
A lot of places, especially apartments or hell, even renting a house, you need at least like 4 people to pay even not one single rent
Yeah.
per month.
And also
Because half the
relying,
time the rent for a lot of like roughly mid-class apartments,
It's like $1,000.
$2,000
Yeah.
at most.
and also relying on realtors to help you find a good home, and those people selling the house not trying to rob you of your money because you're new, you're gonna be naive and not know any better. You're like, oh, okay, cool,
And then
then
more than what you need.
Yeah.
or
And
no, well,
or-
this is what our teacher, our like science teacher for 2 years. She's a realtor because they cut her half day
Because
she's a
that's
part-time teacher now,
shit.
and so she did realtor, and so she's trying to help our parents find a home.
Mm-hmm.
But I was talking to her about it because when Savannah and I had an idea about moving together, finding a place. I asked her for help, and she was like, "What most people don't know is that the people who are selling the house to you, don't even tell you about these secret fees that they used to own. So they give you the house, and then something pops up, and it's like, oh, they forgot to do something with their sewage. That's not on them anymore. That's on you because you got the house now. So you
Yeah.
gotta pay that money.
Yep.
And so and you don't know that because they probably won't even tell, or when they're doing an inspection and they don't fully, you gotta
yeah,
rely on
that's
the
good.
inspectors too. And if they're asked their job just to get the money, they could screw you over so much money. And then you're like in debt. You're basically in debt, and then you're living on the street.
Yeah, and then everybody's in debt now.
No, literally.
Everybody
Who
is
are
in
we
debt.
in debt to? Thanos?
Like, why?
Like-
why do we have to live like that? Like I think that's why like living off grid has become so normalized because I would rather live out in the country with no Wi-Fi than have debt the rest of my life.
Have you seen the Ohio debt clock? Mm-mm. It's basically a giant, like, math money about the different countries that the United States is in debt to, including itself. And currently,
Which who are we in debt to, though? That's
the
the
government.
Thing. But, like,
The United
That's
States
so stupid.
national
it doesn't
debt,
make sense to me.
it is that much. It's in the
Oh my
billions.
God. It's 336833117. Oh, 8.
Yeah, it's
3118. Oh my gosh, it keeps going up.
I'm pretty sure it's 3 trillion.
Anyways, we, like, detiered so bad
Besides the point.
from our
Yeah,
main
still.
topic.
We should probably wrap up
Yeah,
soon and go get some food. What time is it?
Me hungry.
it's like 1:48.
Oh yeah, we gotta
We gotta
we
go.
gotta skedaddle.
I said this in the last episode that didn't get recorded because it got deleted because y'all want to blame me. Anyways,
Because it is his fault.
Teehee.
is that be kind to people.
Period.
Because, like, we just talked about how, like... Oh, I don't think we talked about it in this one, but I was talking to a coworker or whatever, and he said that he just smiles to everyone even though he doesn't like the person, like a coworker. You smile either way because you don't know if they're just...
You never know.
Right. So it's like, just be kind. We're all living this life once for the first time. So, just do the best you can. Try to communicate your feelings, because, you know, some people are horrible at it.
There's literally there's no one in this world that has a mind reader. Fucking talk to people.
Kiss your homie on the lips, even if it's gay.
Yeah.
Kiss your homie goodnight.
Tell your
And-
homies good night. Tell them you love them.
And if they tell you that, bro, that's gay, give them another smooch. Anyways, that's
If
it.
they tell you that's gay, dump them. They're homophobic.
Dump them.
But no, that's it.
That's all we have today. So.
Hopefully this episode gets saved and I can upload it,
Hopefully this
Because I
works.
will cry again.
you
Yeah.
will cry. I've been crying.
We've spent another hour of our lives. I don't even know how long this has been going.
It feels like an hour.
I'll look at it later. But anyways, that's it from us.
Martin's the part is like, storage full.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Let's hope that this goes well.
All right.
All right. Love you guys. LOL.
We'll see you in the next episode, hopefully.
Toodles.
Bye.
Goodbye.